have some updates. Oh my god, I was screaming last night from the Knicks game. I am running the Brooklyn half marathon with Strava. Strava asked me to run. I accepted the challenge, knowing full well that I am not ready, but we have a little over 2 weeks to train and get ready. I have been running, I just haven't been running in a training aspect. What is going to save my butt is Runna. I've talked to you guys about Runna already, and I've been using it ever since I finished my New York City half marathon. I think I've been saying this on TikTok more so, but I am getting faster naturally. Your body does get naturally faster if you keep on consistently running, but specifically with the Runna program, I'm finding that it's tailoring the runs to me, my goals, my body, my speed, which is exactly what I need. So Runna is definitely coming in clutch right now, ready to go on a run. We're gonna go on a 5.5 mile run. I ran yesterday, and I've also been trying to vlog the runs I've been doing, which I've mostly been keeping track of them on TikTok. So another reason to follow me on TikTok, because I have little mini vlogs of specific days in my life rather than YouTube, which is like a full multiple days of content. It is 72 degrees outside, so you know we're wearing the shorts and you know we're wearing the sports bra. I put on sunscreen, always put on sunscreen. Have a nice easy run. Yesterday was a tempo run and it kicked my ass. It was a 5 mile tempo run, which means I literally had to increase my speed every mile. And the fastest mile they had me do was a 9-minute mile, which is really fast, at least for me. I need to eat something. I realize I haven't put anything in my stomach. 4 miles done, 4 miles. That was a really hard mile. I wanted to stop, but I'm not gonna stop. We're gonna keep on going, okay? It's not easy, but I'm not gonna give up. 5 miles, I did it. Hard, very hard, but I didn't give up. I'll be honest, I don't feel mentally ready, but I'm dressed and we're gonna go do it. We have less than 2 weeks until we run this thing. All right, let's do it. Mile 1 done, 2 miles done, 3 miles done, 4 miles. Gel number 1, it's fine. She believed she could, so she did. 5 miles. Exactly on time to run club. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah. 6 miles done. 7 miles done. 8 miles done. For 2, 9 miles done. I'm at the Apple store. My phone died. My phone dies, and I can't prove that I ran. We charged our phone. 10 miles. Let's go. We did it. The weather in New York is so strange. Like, it's low-key hailing, but earlier it was really warm and sunny. The run went well. I'm glad I ran when I did in the morning, because I would hate to have run in this weather. I had to stop a few times for various reasons. It's very rare to have a straightaway 10 miles that you are not stopped by something. I stopped for stoplights, and I stopped because I ran with my run club as well for 3 of the 10 miles, but I got it done. And today was our only long run of this training block. Also, I don't even know if I have even explained the backstory of this. So much has happened in the last 3 weeks. It's insane. Long story short, I'm running the Brooklyn half marathon. Strava asked me to run. I'm getting a complimentary bib. I'm very excited. I'm very thankful that my work in social media has led me here. So now I'm a Strava partner, and I'm also a runner partner as well. I have been using Runna for a while now. I've talked to you guys about Renna before I became a Renna partner also. I want to make that clear. Renna has really been keeping me on track, and Strava acquired Renna like 2 weeks ago. Now they're all one big family, and I've been using both of them. So it's really been elevating my running journey. I feel really confident in my running ability, even when I haven't run as consistently as I did for my previous training block of the New York City half. I have to say, I have shaved off a full minute of my mile since the New York City half. And I've been training with Renna ever since I finished the New York City half. So I think there's something to be said about that. Renna is actually really killing it. I'm really happy that I'm in the program. It's Sunday. I have some work I have to do because last weekend I had a lot of fun in California and I did not do any work. I didn't even bring my laptop to California, which is such a big deal for me. I've never not traveled with my laptop, ever. Literally ever. And I've had that laptop for 5.5 years. I have always traveled with my laptop, but I told myself, okay, I'm literally only there for 72 hours and I'm not really even gonna have time to be on my laptop, so just leave it. I felt some separation anxiety right after I left my apartment to head to the airport. I was like, did I make a mistake? But I did not make a mistake. It was really good that I just kept my laptop here and focused on having an amazing time. It really did feel like a vacation because I literally was not working at all. I mean, I had a partnership that I had to shoot for like, what, 30 minutes out of the whole weekend, but other than that, it was so fun and I had such an amazing time. But now we're back to it. I'm a little nervous just because I don't feel as ready, but I'm realizing that it's not about how many miles I run right now. It's just about my confidence level in running, and my confidence level in running is so much higher than it was before I ran my New York City half. I know I can run a half marathon. I've proved it in a race setting and I've proved it in a training setting. That's not the issue. It is just throwing myself into something pretty quickly that is a little bit of an adjustment period, but we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it a little scared, but we are going to finish that damn run. We're going to finish Happy Place this evening. I only have 40 more pages. No, I have less than 40 pages. We're so close to the end, and I really wanted to take you guys through all my emotions of finishing the book. Last night I was crying in bed at like 11 p.m. last night. I was like, oh my God, this story is really, really beautifully written, and I can't wait to do a whole debrief. Obviously, we have to do a debrief of the book, which we'll do tomorrow, but I want to take you guys through the finishing of Happy Place.
Meet me here at this.
Strap in, you guys. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to catch up on. Get a beverage, get comfy. Let's begin. First off, I want to just say hi. It's been over 2 weeks since I've sat down and really filmed like I usually do. As you guys saw the last 2 vlogs, I did a Q&A, I went to Stagecoach. Weeks in between, I was busy doing a lot of other things, living my life and getting a lot of stuff done. I was really excited to sit down and film today, specifically because we have to wrap up April and then we look forward into May. Today is May 5th when I am filming this. Even though life will get crazy, life did get crazy in the last 2 weeks, I will always circle back. I will always make sure that I'm hitting the things that make me happy, fulfilling the promises I made to myself, but also giving myself grace. I always want to make it extremely clear that this channel and how I share videos is authentic to me. I'm not here trying to be anyone else. The way I tell stories and the way I share on the internet is so unique. No one does it like me and I don't do it like anyone else, and that is the point. For that, I'm grateful. I did miss my segments of my journal and jars as well as my scrapbook and just sitting and talking. I did miss that. So we're back and we're going to wrap up April. First and foremost, I want to talk about my new look. I debuted it in the Stagecoach vlog. Got my hair done right before Stagecoach. I wanted to do something different. Being at a festival, being in the warm, really warm temperature, I knew that my natural hair was not going to be super easy to maintain. I decided to get it done and I like it. I don't know how long I'm gonna have my hair like this, but for right now, I'm loving it. And I know I said that I wanted to lean into my natural hair for the year, which at the time I said that, I fully intended that. However, I did also think about the things I'm going to be doing this year, and a lot of which I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing this year, like what I'm gonna get into, the traveling and all that. Like that I'm able to switch it up, and obviously I can do whatever the fuck I want with my hair and with what I decide to do. So this is what we're doing right now. If we change it, we change it. If we keep it the same, we keep it the same. Let's start with our scrapbook. I went to CVS and I picked up all of my photos for April at the Boathouse, reading my book of the month, at the First Rounds on Me event, at the Knicks game, at the Met, CoverGirl Creator Studio in the Empire State Building, volunteering for New York Roadrunners, hosting my event with Cut and Crop, twinning with my friend at Coney Island, at the Dossier party for Stagecoach, running at Run Club, day 1 of Stagecoach Hotel in Palm Springs, day 2 of Stagecoach, and day 3 of Stagecoach. April, what a month. Honestly, seeing all the photos makes me so happy. This month really went off. We did so much. There was so much variety in this month, which makes me very, very happy. There's just something about seeing the photos tangibly and you get a snapshot of everything that happened. Now it's time to go through our superlatives for April. Let's talk about our book of April, Happy Place. You guys, most of me reading this book was off camera. Took you guys through the last 40-ish pages of reading the book. A few separate times throughout this month, I cried. I wrote down a few pages that I loved so much that tug on a heartstring. I'm also not gonna say the pages because I think that's helpful for just not spoiling anything, but I want to share things about this book that literally, oh my God, getting emotional again. Things that in this book that made me feel so deeply. It'll be a surprise if I don't say where it is, because you won't know where it's coming up. And I don't feel young, I feel alive, jolted awake. My skin, muscles, organs, bones, all somehow more concrete here. Wynn's face and eyelashes glisten, his shirt plastered to him. His fingers are gentle on my jaw, his thumbs tracing over my bottom lip as his eyes watch it drop open, as if to breathe him into me. Our lungs expand, pushing into each other, and his gaze lifts to mine, and here with everyone to see it, where the rule I set won't be broken, where I can act like it's an act, I tip my mouth under his. So this paragraph is just a little snippet of the beautiful descriptions that Emily Henry evokes in her writing. There's something to be said about authors that literally have a way with words. Like, all authors write stories, but not all of them can write in this way. This is such a beautiful, very specific, very layered way of storytelling that is just, it's so touching. This one just made me, I'm happier than I've ever been. Don't yet know that there is a level of happiness even deeper, one so intense it hurts, almost like loss or grief. A happiness so bright and hot you feel like it could incinerate you. That comes later that night when Wynn goes out to pick up Chinese food, comes back drenched in the rain. Ah, I love it. One second. Sometimes when things go wrong, it's easy to blame someone else because it simplifies things. It takes any responsibility out of your hands. And I don't know if your parents did that to you and your sister, or if somewhere along the way you took that blame on yourself, but it's not your fault. None of it. Your parents made their decisions, and I'm not saying their situation was easy or that they didn't do the best they could, but it wasn't enough, Harriet. If you could ever even fucking wonder if they regretted you, then they didn't do enough. I'm actually not done. I imagine them thinking it was all worth it, telling me how much they loved me. All my life, when I thought of my future, that was what I pictured, not a career, the things I thought would come with it. Happiness, love, safety. And that dream had been enough for a long time. What was school if not a chance to earn your worth? To prove again and again that you were measurably good. One more deal I struck with a disinterested universe. If I'm good enough, I'll be happy. I'll be loved, I'll be safe. Instead, I've pushed away everyone I love. Oh my God, I can't. This book is so beautiful. But that's the point. Your job doesn't have to be your identity. It can just be a place you go that doesn't define you or make you miserable. You deserve to be happy, Harriet. Everything's better when you're happy. So those were some of the direct excerpts of this book that just filled my soul and made me feel something. The storytelling, the writing is so beautiful. I saw myself in almost every single character. I saw myself in Harriet, I saw myself in Sabrina, I saw myself in Wynn for various reasons. Therapy is talked about, hyper-independence is talked about, not feeling loved and not feeling worthy is talked about. And their friendship is so beautiful throughout the years. And then I talked about this at the beginning of the book, but Maine is where the main setting is. Oh, that's funny. Maine is where the main setting of the book is, but then also it's called Happy Place, right? The book at many times calls the reader to think about their happy place. And one of my happy places, well, I have a lot of happy places in the world, but this book helped me remember that I need to go physically back to my happy place as much as I can. And I did text one of my friends and planning a trip to go to one of my happy places this summer, which I'm very excited about. And it was all inspired by this book. And this book also talks a lot about family dynamics and the strain of relationships, which I'm no stranger to. It's just so beautiful. Why am I crying? It's so good. For all of that, I'm overwhelmingly happy to give this book a 5-star. This is one of those books that I will think about from time to time for a long time. Emily Henry is so talented. She wrote The People We Meet on Vacation, which I read in January of this year. which I also gave a 5-star. I can easily say that this book surpasses that book for me. This book is so good. I want to read it again, maybe in a year, just to see how I feel and see how the words hit me in time. So happy about it, and I highly recommend. This book is so good. Let's pick our last affirmation for April, because it's only fair. I swear, this jar is magical. Something about the affirmations jar has just been like, oh my God. Oh, this is gonna make me cry. April, we have my aura is pretty. I value myself enough to set boundaries. I attract loving and supportive people into my life. I really did believe in myself and it worked. Out of all of those affirmations, my favorite affirmation of April, I really did believe in myself and it worked. April was a true test of believing in myself, saying I wanted something and believing it could happen, and not only did it happen, it profited in my favor. The vlog is already up for Stagecoach if you want to go watch it. How I gave back in April, we did our New York Roadrunner volunteer opportunity. I volunteered at the Metro 4 Mile, and it was really fun to hang out with other people who were also volunteers, who also enjoy running, and literally seeing how the beginning of a race starts was really special. Our solo dates for April: run 3 miles, cook a meal I've never made from my cookbook, and go to Kijitora, which is a matcha shop in Brooklyn. All of those activities were honestly very wholesome. For the matcha, I got out into Brooklyn, and I don't go to Brooklyn very often, but it was a nice journey over there. We can fill out our 2025 travels page. We did our first trip of 2025. Here is California. Didn't know, I used to live in California for 10 years. Our morning moments. What I've noticed about myself is when it comes to travel, prepare for travel, and then when I come back from traveling, I am just not doing very great. I listen to my body. If my body needs more sleep, I'm gonna sleep more. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to put more stress on my body than I should be, because then I'll get sick and then I can't do anything. So I take it upon myself to chill out and rest, which is pretty much what I did. For our April moments, for the most part, we got 11 yellows, 3 reds, and 6 greens. The second half of April was a very haphazard month. A lot of extracurricular activities, meaning things outside of work, being social, traveling. This is technically the first month I'm seeing this in action. A little bit of growing pains, but it's also okay. I had so much fun traveling. I rested, I took care of my body, and now we are ready for May and beyond. And yes, we will be traveling more this year. This was just the beginning, but this was a good test to see how I coped throughout all of these changes happening. For our sweet treat reward system, April 21st, I had a work partnership where I went to Chip City and got some cookies to film the partnership. Obviously, I'm gonna eat the cookies. If you don't know, Chip City has these huge cookies. Like, they're thick cookies and they're so good. I didn't feel bad about eating them because, like, it doesn't matter, but it was a lot of sugar. So I'm writing that down. Also have to catch up on our savings jar. I still want to make sure that we are staying up to date with it. We're gonna pull from our savings jar twice. All right, first one is $12. There are some that I have not picked yet. This is the one I picked. 17, there we go. I got one that I haven't gotten before. Amazing. Grand total, $186 saved so far this year. I think that we're gonna hit like 700, at least $700. Night routines for April. We hit 6 completed night routines out of the month. This month was a lot. This month had some twists and turns that I did not foresee at the beginning of the month, but we rolled with the punches. Last but not least, we have to pick our most proud moment of April. Now that this month has wrapped, I can confidently say that my most proud moment of April was manifesting a trip to Stagecoach. So happy that I got to go. 3 weeks prior, it was just a thought and it was just a want. And very quickly, everything came to be with the help of so many people, which I'm so thankful for. And I already recorded the podcast episode about how this trip actually happened, which will go up on May 12th. It'll be episode 20 of my podcast. April was a great month. April taught me a lot about myself, and April really challenged me in a lot of really great ways. Okay guys, we're back. Literally, I just changed because I felt like it. It's time to fill out our May spread. Taste good. Maybe that's a hot take, but I really don't like the taste of liquid water. I present to you our May spread. I think it's so cute. I was trying to think about, what does May make me think of? May is kind of that random month. It's still spring, but in May, I started thinking about summer immediately. But it's still spring, so I thought, why not do a flower melody? I think I was leaning towards like purple, lavender tones, a little bit of pink. I think it's cute. Quadrant number 1. What is our book for May? Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. Affirmation. There we go. Do we see that? I glow from the inside out. I would say that affirmation goes into how I feel inward really impacts how I walk through the world and how I am actually perceived. I've taken so much time over the course of time to really learn about myself, really be in tune with myself, and I think that's really when you start to glow. You glow from the inside out, and I hope that hits anybody who needs to hear it today. How we're giving back this month, I did add a few more pie slivers to account for the new things that we've done, such as the New York Roadrunners volunteering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was so random. Mentor a student. I've actually wanted to do that for a while. Mentor a student. Do our activity star. There is an activity that I pulled back in March that I couldn't do because it wasn't open yet. I'm going to insert the pulling of that activity here. What are we going to be doing this week? Wait. I want to do this. I want to go to the ballet, even if it's by myself. It'll be a very fun and beautiful solo date experience, and I can dress up, and you know I love doing that. As you guys saw, we are going to the ballet this week. I'm so excited. I loved going to the ballet when I lived in Seattle. I would always go to the Nutcracker every single year. What are we also doing this week? First full week of May. Offer to help someone in need, pay it forward. I love that I want to pay for someone else's thing. Stuff like that just brings a smile on my face. I have to write down something on my sweet treat reward system. Very first day of the month, I did another work project where I had to buy more. I just had to buy more sweets. After all that, I told myself I need to cool it with the sweets. Morning moment. Wow, wait a minute. Where are we at? This is week 17 of our journal and jars routine also. We're going strong. We're going strong. Today, I woke up at 7, did my morning routine, listened to my podcast on my walk, which was lovely. Actually, little plug on that right here, right now, because I just said it. Episode 19 of my podcast is live today, titled How to Show Up for Yourself. The YouTube subscribers know I made a YouTube video probably a month ago now, or over a month ago now, about how I show up for myself. And in the podcast episode, I made it really, really, really specific and give a lot of examples. Listen to my podcast, go rate it 5 stars on either Apple or Spotify. We got a green to start off our week. Savings jar. Have I had a 7? I did it. We picked 7. I have 2 complete night routines for men. We're starting off strong, and that completes our segment for today. May, I just feel like I'm being thrust into a few things. I'm excited about all the things that we have going. We're really back in the swing of things. We're back to reality. Happy May. A sense of control in my life is really important to me specifically, so anything that I can do to regain a semblance of normalcy is very important to me, and this literally helps me so much. It makes me so happy that I get to do this every single week. We're just gonna take care of ourselves. I went to get groceries. Nothing in my fridge anymore. I got eggs, guys. How exciting. Haven't had eggs in a very long time, over a month. I wanted to do shrimp tacos, my elote chicken salad, my staple lunch, got some milk for my matcha, but also for my oatmeal. Never gotten these at Trader Joe's, but I'm really trying to be super healthy this week for the most part. Like, I'm not drinking until I'm done with the half marathon. And I needed to really carb up because we are less than 2 weeks away from race day. All of this is really going to optimize my training. I will definitely need to get some more food next week. This is like a week and a half, but I have a few exciting things that we're gonna be doing with my whole training program. So that'll be in the next vlog. So obviously come back if you're new here, but if you are a real one, hi, Illy. What is going, okay, what the fuck? Something like exploded. Oh my God. Hairs in my face. I'm excited to cook again. I haven't really cooked, like cooked in a bit. Actually, I think I did show a few days ago that I did cook, but outside of that, I haven't cooked in a bit. I love getting all my groceries at the top of the week because it helps me feel balanced. We are going to watch game 1 of round 2 of the NBA playoffs. Knicks versus the Celtics. I grew up knowing the Celtics are very good. They're still good. So this should be interesting, but we're sending the good vibes, good energy. Go Knicks! Have my lucky jacket. I'm just gonna call it my lucky jacket because I got to go to the Knicks game in MSG with this jacket. So now it is forever a lucky jacket. Perfect time to bring out the hat. Hot girls like basketball. They're just like dark wash jeans and my boots. Meeting my friend at the bar. I'm not drinking. Gonna have some non-alcoholic beverages. We're gonna have dinner there as well. Let's go.
Fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got it. Makeup in the morning, you got dresses in your closet, but you got them tight. You in love with being modest. You a move body giving centrifuges. I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover wounds, different vibe, you new improved, but you ain't even flexing. And you ain't gotta try too hard. Number one for the side you apply. Got me think about the side the most. Words go deep, it's like a swamp. Making me better, you hotter than pepper, You with a big stepper who chasing a cheddar, All of these women, they not on your level, You like a mix of business and pleasure, You a move, body giving centrifuges. I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover wounds, different vibe, you new improved.
Good morning. I slept in. I literally woke up at 9:30, which is late. I think I say this literally every single vlog, but gotta listen to my body. I'm thankful that I do have a very flexible job, but I don't know, something about last night, getting home kind of late, and then I didn't end up literally going to bed until midnight. We're dressed for the gym. We are doing our strength training portion of our half marathon training circuit. We've seen this set before. The weather is ass. It's raining, which sucks. We're just gonna move through it. I mean, we don't really have a choice, right? Hooked me up. Look at all these flavors. Literally just sent me every single flavor that they have. Melon, mango pineapple, fruit punch. I've had fruit punch, it's really good. And then red raspberry. Leaning towards mango pineapple. Oh, it smells good. Well, that's good. Okay. Yum! And today we have our next round of returns. So, you know my base bag? I love bays and I love my base bag, but at the airport on the way back home from California, I was in the Denver airport, that was where my connection was, and my base bag literally ripped. One second. It just ripped. Like the handle, I was in the middle of the airport, about to board the plane. Brooke sent me a brand new pair of running shoes, which is so lovely. I was so happy to receive them, but they were the same exact pair and colorway, literally the exact same pair. So I was thinking, well, why would I have two of the same pairs of shoes? If I got that pair sent, then why not get back, what, $160? So we're going to go return them. Thank you. That was not even.
he absolutely does not have anything self-adjust. It's really playground.
Last minute decided that I want to go to Blank Street. I've never gotten a matcha at Blank Street, and everyone says their matcha is so good. We're also going to offer to get the person drink behind me. Hopefully there's someone behind me. Oh my gosh. I want to do the strawberry shortcake matcha, but I also should I should ask? Hi. So sorry. So I'm doing like a pay it forward thing, and I want to like offer to pay for someone's drink. No, I mean I literally want to.
You want to?
Yes. So get a drink on.
Hey, thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Of course. NK. Okay, that felt so good. That just was really nice. Really a random act of kindness. And I have officially gotten my very first matcha at Blank Street. This is a strawberry shortcake matcha. It makes you feel good. Like I feel really good about that interaction that I just had. And this matcha is actually so good. Orange vanilla. Should I drink one now? I feel so fancy. We're ready for the ballet. Going to the ballet just feels like such a elevated thing to do. Another New York City hack. You can get $30 tickets to the ballet if you're 30 and under. I'm just excited just to be there. I want to be in the mix. Finally, it's been months in the making, but we are all ready. I feel so fancy. This dress is so pretty. I love it so much. I will link it down below. And my makeup is glowy. I feel so cute. And then these heels are like the perfect height. Let's go to the ballet. Wow, there's a lot of activity here. Where's the rest? This is a whole production. There are 2 intermissions in this thing. First off, this is so beautiful and a great use of free will. It's very long. Like it literally started at 7:30 and it ends at 10:04. That's a very specific number. I don't know. There's 2 intermissions, there's pauses to film. I know I'm not really supposed to be filming, but you know, I want to film just to show like what it really is in there. It's really nice here. Oh, I made a friend. Her name is Marissa. She helped me take my photos. She's an angel. I'm here doing it solo, and I would do it again for sure. This is very lovely. This is a very lovely use of free will. morning, happy Thursday. Let's go for another run. A tempo run, 3.5 miles in preparation for the Brooklyn Half. 9 days from when I'm filming. All dressed, it's warm, and I am loving wearing shorts, although big thigh girlies will understand this, but I'm having a lot of chafing problems when I wear shorts. I do need to go get a chafing stick, and I also need to go wear compression shorts under these shorts. I have my Runna shorts. They sent these to me, and then I've had this sports bra for a very long time. Let's do this. Hi girls! This is the most I've dressed up in a week, in a while, and this is outside of the trip. I just all ready to go to the YouTube Creator Collective event. I got invited by YouTube, and I'm so excited to go. I wanted to just do a classic all black. Oh my god, my knees. Classic all black, but I've talked about this dress at length. This is the one I wore to Paris. This dress is just like a beautiful, nice, sexy, stunning dress. I have the same heels we wore last night. I curled my hair with the Dyson. We did our makeup. We're feeling glowy. We're feeling great. I will link this down below. I believe it's still available. Let's head out. Hello. We'll have hazard right now, but we're checking in. Thanks. All right. Hey. I was actually asking for a mocktail. Thank you so much for the YouTube Creator Collective. It's at the Edition Hotel. I feel so official with a badge. Like, I don't know why, I always get like awkward when I enter places like this. Not places like this, but like events when I don't know anybody. Okay, thank you so much. Look, we have mac and cheese. Okay, this is Dante, and she is a lifestyle wellness creator, beauty, and we just met at the creator event. And I was just telling you guys, like, I don't know anybody, so sometimes I get really anxious about being at events where I don't know anybody, but it's lovely when people just say hi, because we're all literally here just wanting to connect.
I saw her and I was like, she's beautiful. So I went right up to her and I was like, hi.
Stop. She's an angel. So yeah, go follow her.
Inferno.
I know, I'm just like, yay.
In New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. We're introverts. I got the introverts acting wild, y'all. I have the introverts acting out.
Is that heavy? tired. I definitely need to just wind down for bed. I'm gonna read a little bit, but the event was really, really lovely. I met a few girls who I can actually see myself being friends with. Very nice guys. Food. There's this place called Farm for hotels the entire time. So thank you, Sandra. I love this outfit. Oh, and it almost looks like crochet. The material. Good morning, happy Friday. Let's go on our next run. Today we're doing a 4.5 mile easy run. I don't love running in the rain. I mean, I don't think anyone loves running in the rain, but I'm literally gonna be running like this. Let us do our journal week 17 debrief. Our book of the month, Meet Me by the Lake by Carly Fortune. I really like the book so far. I'm on page 25. I just started it this week, but the way they set up the plot in the very first chapter hooked me. And I've said this before, if I'm hooked at the beginning, then I'm set up for a pretty good read, because then I'm intrigued at least for the first half of the book, and usually the second half of the book is more exciting. Our solo dates for the week, we did 2 this week. We paid it forward at Blank Street Coffee and we went to the ballet. Both activities were really fun, and it was just a nice way to see New York in a different way, as well as just do a random act of kindness, which I do want to do more often. Our morning moments, we basically flip-flopped every day. I got a green, and then I got a red, and then I got a green. And then I got a yellow yesterday and a red today. This week I've been really tired. In the mornings I've been pretty groggy this week. I think it's just because of how much I've been running and training in preparation for the half next Saturday. By the time you guys watch next week's vlog, I will have already run the Brooklyn half marathon. I do feel a little underprepared just because I did start my training block a little late, but I'm just gonna go out there and give it my best effort. That's all I can do. I'm gonna be safe and I'm gonna have fun, and that's the most important thing about running. That's what makes me happy about running, and that's why I am running continuously, is because it does make me happy and I found something that I really enjoy. But just wanted to put that out there. Thoughts and prayers, please. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited to do another half marathon, literally 2 half marathons in 2 months. Kind of wild. I need to just listen to my body. If I need more sleep, I'm gonna sleep more because I don't want to get sick. Today, I'm really looking forward to just relaxing. This week has also been very eventful in the evenings, and as I've mentioned, if I have a late night, it's gonna impact my morning. Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday were later nights because I had events. I give myself grace every single time, and I'm going to continue to give myself grace because that is how I'm able to show up for myself and be a better person for myself. For our sweet treat tracker, last night at the YouTube event, they had a candy bar and I couldn't resist. Well, I grabbed a bag too, but then I was like, okay, I should not be eating all this candy. So I threw the rest of the bag away, but I did eat a good amount. Already just talked about my night routine. I got my night routine once this week. I did not forget. I still have my spring bucket list, where I have not hit anything on my spring bucket list in a bit because I've been away and doing a few other things, but my plan is to hit a lot of these items on my spring bucket list once the half marathon is over, because then I won't be training and I'll have just more time to relax and have fun. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching another vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm loving the back to reality, back to my routine, back to just normal life in New York. I've always said that my life in New York is not like super exciting, at least I don't think it is, but I am grateful for the life I do get to live here in New York. I just like sharing little pieces of my life, hopefully inspiring or comforting other people in the pursuit. Subscribe if you're new here. I would love to have you in this community. Thumbs up this video to support this channel. Hit the bell icon so that you're notified every single time I post. I do post weekly if you're new, and it's a fun time around here. And I will talk to you guys next week.